Hey, how's it going, instructors? So I want to talk to you guys just a little bit about the puzzle principle today. This is an amazing tool and you're going to have the opportunity to use it in almost every class. So check it out. Let's take a couple of techniques, okay? Maybe we want to do something amazing for our students today. Maybe we want to keep them engaged a little bit. That's the idea here. So we're going to do this. We're going to take several techniques. We're going to take a forward elbow. So we're going to say forward elbow, okay? We're gonna put it here. And then we're gonna take another one. Here's a great one. Let's do a horse stance, okay? So we're gonna put a horse stance right here. Okay, so these are both really basic techniques, right? Absolutely they are. So now, let's do this. Let's take this and let's add a reverse elbow. We're working on elbows today, so we're gonna add a reverse elbow. So reverse elbow or backward elbow. Sometimes we call it a backward elbow, okay? There we go, excellent. And now, let's take one more thing. Let's take our same side wrist grab escape, okay? So same side, wrist grab, escape. Now, you probably kind of start to see where I'm going here, but hang on just a second. Instead of working with number 2 here, we're going to do number 1, okay? So now we've got these 4 pieces, okay? These are the puzzle. So now, if we think about this, we can take this piece and this piece, you know, kind of looks like this, right? And you know, forgive my terrible art, right? And we've got this forward elbow here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to jump over to this piece over here. We're going to work on our horse stance for a second. So now this piece maybe kind of looks like this, okay? So now we've got this piece here, and we complete it here, like this. Okay, so now we've done this, we taught him a forward elbow, we taught him a horse stance. Now, how do these two things work together? Well, we could take, and we could say, okay, here's a forward elbow, and here's a horse stance, okay? So here I am, we work a forward elbow, and we work our forward elbow in our horse stance. It's a great technique, right? Got some power, got some nice turning, working the hips a little bit, it's a great technique. But this isn't enough. Let's make this bigger. So now let's teach them this. Let's teach them a same side wrist grab escape. Now, if you know your same side wrist grab escape really well, you know that we're going to use a forward stance here with our pull. What we can do now is we can actually have them pull back into a horse stance. See, now we're connecting these two things, okay? And we've already done a forward elbow. Well, what does a forward elbow do? It goes forward. So now we're connecting these 3 things, right? But then where does our reverse elbow come in? Here's where we go. We say, look, I have shown you these 3 amazing techniques, and you could use them all for this thing. But if we add one more piece of the puzzle, it becomes something amazing. So here's what we do. We add our reverse elbow, okay? So now we've got these 4 pieces of the puzzle. Like my puzzle, it's terrible, but that's okay. We've got this puzzle here, and we have 4 pieces. And now we turn this into same side wrist grab, level 2, which is amazing because now they have a forward elbow, this motion. They've got a horse stance, which is what we want to set down into when we do that. Now they've got same side wrist grab escape number 1, which is normally moving back, but now we're going to say, hey, I want you to take that same side. I want you to step forward with that elbow, right? And now we can add this reverse elbow, which is our finishing move for same side wrist grab level 2. So we took 3 things that they should already know, technically 4 things that they should probably know as a beginner, and we put them all together to create same side wrist grab level 2. Okay, so this is the puzzle. Now, that's just one example. You can run an entire class this way. In fact, you could, if you wanted to, take just same side wrist grab number 1 and break it out into individual pieces, individual movements, individual stances, and make an entire class plan out of it. The trick here is how you present it, right? I'm not going to tell everybody that we're doing same side wrist grab level 2. In fact, I may not even tell them that we're doing anything at all special. We're just going to, hey, we're going to work on forward elbow today. We're going to work on same side wrist grab escape. We're going to work on a reverse elbow today. And then at the very end of class, I say, hey guys, you guys have been working really hard. I just want to give you a little something special, a little something extra. And I take all of these pieces and I put them together and I say, you've got about 2 minutes. I want you to check this out here. Take all of that amazing skill that you've been developing and put it into this technique. Does it have to be something that's part of our curriculum? No, not necessarily. You can take this and you can build something that they don't normally get to see. Give them a little martial arts candy, a little karate candy here, right? We're going to give them something that's new, something that's different, but it uses all of the base level techniques that we like to use. Now again, you can do this with anything. You could actually just do this with a horse stance if you wanted to. You could practice lunges for your warm-up, right? You could practice pivoting. You could do some jazz turns or whatever we call those things, right? We could work on that for our warm-up. You could practice these high leg lifts, right? And opening out. You could do all sorts of amazing things. You can practice shoulder snapping. And then you can take all of those things and you can put them into just a horse stance. You can do that in 5-10 minutes. And make an amazing horse stance because you've taught them all the pieces first. Now, be aware that the more complex your puzzle and the more complex each piece of the puzzle, the more time and the more experience you're going to need. So if I want to teach the first 5 moves of Wapomse, right, that's very complex. So I might not be able to do that with my 6 to 8 year olds, right? I may need to do that with my adults. But an adult can take bigger pieces of a puzzle or more complex pieces of a puzzle and put it together, as long as they have some athleticism. I'm not going to take white belts and do this with them on day 1, right? I might take this and just break it up into a puzzle on day 1 because it's simple pieces, right? But honestly, this right here, I could take to take a group of people who have 0 experience, and I could run each one of these things and say, hey, this is your introduction to traditional martial arts training today. And then I can give them this at the end, and they would be like, whoa, man, I just learned something really cool here that looks neat, that shows that I'm kind of an awesome student, and I feel really powerful and feel really good about it, all right? So that's your puzzle principle. It's a really cool skill. It takes some thought. You really have to break stuff down, but if you do, your students are gonna be able to have some forethought into, hey, what's gonna happen in the end of class? I love to set this up by simply saying, hey guys, we are gonna build something today. And it's going to be amazing. I can't tell you what it is yet, but we're going to take the pieces that you're learning and we're going to build something amazing. And then they're like, oh man, I'm waiting for that amazing thing. Now, that being said, you have to work your time management a little bit and make sure that you actually have time to show them that amazing thing. And then say, hey, I want you to take this thing that we finished and I want you to go work on it at home. All right, guys, there's your puzzle principle. Use that in your training. You can use it even if you're just doing a section lead. You can use it as if you're planning a whole class. You can use it for planning a series of classes. It's very scalable. Go practice it. Try it in your own training. We'll see you guys in the next video.